it's Ivy here today, and today we're going to be talking about insecurities and self-love. I have like all my important chats in the bedroom with you guys, so this is why we are filming in my bedroom today rather than like my little film room. But I hope you guys are all doing well. It's the middle of the year. I'm sure we're all getting to this point where I don't know, like just the new year really refreshes you and you feel like ready and motivated to go out and do new and cool things and like, I don't know, I guess like be motivated to love yourself more or exercise more. And it's getting to the middle of the year and maybe feeling a little bit worn out or a little bit cold if you live here in Australia, tired, sick of the lockdowns if you live in Sydney. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I don't know, I guess I just wanted to chat with you guys about insecurities and self-love, do a bit of like a little pick-me-up video for the middle of this year, check in with you guys and see how you're going. How are you going? Let me know down below of how you've been going so far this month or this year. But let's just get into the video. On the topic of like self-love and insecurities, let's start with insecurities. I know we have all felt some kind of insecurity. Raise your hand if you feel personally victimized by insecurities, because same. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, what industry you are in. I'm sure at some point everybody has felt insecure about themselves, and there's nobody that hasn't ever not felt this. Like, I swear, talk to Kylie Jenner or talk to Jennifer Aniston or, I don't know, are my references really out? Addison Rae, whoever. Like, I'm sure they've all felt insecurities at some point. I'm sure you guys know mine. I've like talked about them multiple times on like my videos, and you know, obviously for a really long time I had a huge insecurity about having such a small chest and small boobs, and I always felt really insecure about that, especially growing up with people making comments. I'd always felt pretty insecure about my weight and not feeling like I was up to society's standards of like having like a curvy body, you know, having big boobs, having a big butt. Felt really insecure when I was really young about being really short. I wanted to be taller. I felt really insecure when I was really young about being Asian. I wanted to be white, but now I'm like, why did I ever think that? I love being Asian. Being Asian is literally the best, and I would not have wanted to be born anything else. I used to be so insecure about my nose, my mouth, my eyes, everything, like literally everything. And like these insecurities come with so much social anxiety, as you guys have probably experienced. You like tend to think that people see things that you see all the time when in reality they actually don't. And at some point we can't just keep blaming society anymore. We can't just be like, oh well, it's society's fault that I feel this way. It's the trends, it's everything out there that's making me feel like this. I wouldn't feel insecure if it wasn't for society. But in the end, like, we all hold ourselves accountable to our insecurities. Our insecurities are our insecurities, and the only way to deal with them is to stop blaming other people for them and to deal with them within ourselves. Many of you guys like ask, like, what are tips that I could use to be able to be more confident? How can I love myself more? How are you so confident in what you wear and what you do? And to be honest, like, I'm not 100% there. Like, I don't necessarily know everything, but I am on the learning journey, and I definitely love myself so much more than what I did like even just a few years ago. To understand, I guess, confidence and what that means, you have to understand first what the opposite is and how you feel. What is the opposite of confidence and self-love? It's insecurities, it's doubt, it's timidity, it's being fearful. Why do you feel like this? And the deep-rooted issue that I think most people experience is you feel these things so deeply because you are scared of the opinions of others. This is so deep-rooted for so many people because some people have been told that they've never been good enough. Some people have been bullied. Some people have, I don't know, been compared a lot of their life. And a lot of these insecurities and things that come from it are actually fears that people have because we are scared so deeply about what other people will think and say about us. Shocker. If there is something that I've learned, like tremendously over the past year in my self-love journey and my self-confidence journey is that I need to take this like need for external validation and find it in a place that is actually stable. I know many of you guys may not be Christian or believe in God, but like for me personally, this is like the deep rootedness of my self-love journey and why I feel like I can love myself confidently and not doubt and waver on who I am and the person that I am called to be and the things that I'm called to do. As like insecurities and like timidity and fear are so rooted in like what other people will think about us and what other people see in us, that I don't know, like we're scared that other people are gonna judge us or have them see what we see in ourselves, or just like there's so many things that we can be afraid of and other people's opinions. When I've taken that like deep rooted fear, taken it away and like stopped caring about what other people think about me, but placed my self-love and my self-worth in what I think God thinks about me, that is where it like all changed for me. Confidence, if you realize, isn't about external things. It isn't about faking it till you make it. It isn't about getting fake boobs or lip implants or butt implants to make you feel more confident in your body, to fix an insecurity that you once had. It isn't about getting new clothes or working out or feeling better in yourself through that. Like yes, that can help you, but it's never going to solve your deep-rooted issues that you have within yourself. This confidence that I have that allows me to like love myself more and truly, I guess, go out there with this confidence in myself and the way that I'm made and everything comes from God's love for me, and like really understanding that and really knowing that within myself has truly held me in the confidence that I need to be able to live my everyday life without the insecurities, without feeling the need to compare myself, without feeling the need to judge myself based and according to how I think other people would see me. And the best thing about this love is it's a love that like given to you freely and like cannot be separated from it. The verse that I've loved since I was young was in Romans. It's like nothing can separate us from the high depth bread of the love of God. Like that solidifying that understanding within me is what like has really, I think, helped me just become more confident and rid myself of insecurities and doubts when I do doubt and when I am scared. Another thing that has like really helped me, if you guys have heard the song, it's called Gyra by Elevation Music. I'll link it down below. Oh my gosh, the song has me in tears like all the time, and whenever I sing it, like I really feel it. Oh wait, let me get the lyrics out. Okay, the lyrics, oh my gosh, it makes me cry every single time. The first line, it hits you so deep. It's like, I'll never be more loved than I am right now. Wasn't holding you up, so there's nothing that I can do to let you down. It doesn't take a trophy to make you proud. I'll never be more loved than I am right now. Oh my gosh, like it kills me. Knowing that revelation that like literally it doesn't matter what state that you are in reading this. You could be sitting in a club, you could have just like slept with someone that you have like regrets about sleeping with, or you could have like done the most terrible thing, told the most terrible lie, or you could be in a good place. It doesn't really matter. Feeling really insecure about yourself. When you listen to those lyrics or like that song, like it just really paints an understanding of like how much God like truly loves you no matter what stage you are in your life. And I think understanding that and understanding that God's love is like so stable for you and doesn't waver, doesn't change, is the stability that like has changed me, rather than like placing my external validation and worth in other people's words and other people's minds and other people's opinions, because their minds and opinions and everything are constantly changing every day. How much do you change every day? Like people just keep asking me about like how do you learn how to love yourself and how do you be more confident, and truly like that's just the best way that I can explain it. Like it does come to my relationship with God and like how validated and loved I feel in it, and I think it's not just for just me, it's for literally everybody. There are also some practical tips that I will leave with you guys on how you can practically input this into your everyday life. Learn how to love yourself, rid yourself of the insecurities and the doubts every single day. Practical tips. Well, number one, if you really want to be practical in your Christian walk and your walk with God is to learn about how much God loves you. The more that you learn about his character and the more that you learn about him and how much he cares about you and loves you is just like going to propel you into this like self-love journey for yourself. Second is follow people that you believe are a good influence on your life. I mean this in the way of like social media and also like people in real life. Surrounding yourself with like good people that encourage you, people that aren't putting you down. Like I've been there, I've done that, like hung out with people that have said crap about me, been around people that have said nothing but negative things to me. Like nobody has time for that. And same with like social media and everything, you know, I fully and truly believe that like social media, as sad as this sounds, because you don't necessarily see your friends every single day unless like maybe you go to school with them or something, or you work with them every day, I feel like people that influence you the most are the people that you see on social media daily. So if you're following people that, you know, propels you into like more insecurities, or people that propels you into just more doubt about yourself, whether that leaves you like feeling like you need to compare yourself to them, you see their lifestyle and you're like, oh my gosh, like why am I not living that kind of lifestyle? Or you see photos of them and you're like, oh my gosh, like why don't I look like them? Why was I not created with a flat stomach like her, or beautiful eyes like her, or like my hair is so frizzy and like dead but her hair is so healthy and straight, or whatever, you know, just all those like different insecurities and things. Also like look behind the message that they are sharing. The third tip that I have is like, I guess, keeping like a diary journal entry of self-love thoughts every single day. This is something that I used to do a lot, or like a little thankful journal that I used to do. You must just write down 3 thoughts every single day, or 3 things every single day that you like about yourself. I think there's something so meaningful, or like it really brings things to life when you actually write them physically rather than thinking them in your head, being like, oh, I like my nose today. Like I feel like it definitely makes such a huge difference when you actually like write it physically. It really solidifies the thought. It makes you think about it more and more. I feel, for me personally, every day you wrote it out. And the 4th tip that I have, this is both good for your mental health but also sustainability of the earth, is stop keeping up with the trends. I feel like it's not healthy to keep up with the trends that are going on constantly. Like puffer jackets are in right now, but will they be in again next winter? Who knows? They're pretty cute, but still. Brown is really in right now. Everybody's wearing brown. Everyone's buying brown pants, brown tops, brown leather jackets, brown shoes, brown this, brown everything. But will it be in again in the next 4 months? I don't know. Who knows? I feel like keeping up with the trends always leaves you feeling behind, broke, and feeling like you're not good enough, because like you could go shopping and buy the most trendiest things right now and find everything that everyone's wearing on TikTok or Instagram Reels right now, but then in 2-3 months they'll be completely irrelevant and you're just gonna fall behind again, and you have to buy more and more and more just to be able to keep up with the trends, be able to keep up with the things that need to be kept up with. Apparently, to be honest, keeping up with the trends and seeing what everybody else is wearing online, you really tend to feel like you're not good enough because you buy stuff for this season and it's really, really great, but then 3 months later there's something completely brand new and there's a brand new trend that's going on out there, and then you're like, oh, I'm so behind, but I don't have any money because I just spent all my money buying all this stuff 3 months ago, and then you feel the need to like buy more stuff all over again, and it's just like this cycle of like buying stuff, then you throw stuff out of your closet because it's getting too big, then you buy stuff again, then you throw stuff out of your closet because it's getting too big. It really is called fast fashion for a reason. It's called fast fashion because the trends are fast like that. Like the trends keep going and going and going. They don't stop for no one. But yeah, like literally, I think once you try to stop keeping up with trends and fashion and actually find pieces that really, really just make you happy and that you love, and finding pieces that I think are like timeless, you can wear for years and years on end, as much as you don't realize, it does take a huge hit on your mental health and helping it become a little bit more healthier. But yeah, that is kind of all that I have for you guys. It's a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a self-talk, but I think it was like an important talk. I'm really glad that it's something that you guys like want to see and hear about. about, because I think self-love is so important, and it's something that like my channel is like really based and built around. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night wherever you are. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below any self-love tips that you guys have. I always love learning from you guys and sharing with you guys. And follow me on Instagram. It's at ivy_nicole with 2 E's. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Goodbye.